Today is the start of our very long journey to Canada! But also a little nervous. This is the longest road trip we have ever been on. It's a long drive, and we're taking our high mileage vehicle on this trip. Our Land Cruiser to date has 225,000 miles. It's from the year 1994. If you know anything about the 80 series Land Cruiser, you will know that this thing is a tank. It's known to be very reliable as long as you do regular maintenance and really take care of it, which we have. First meal of the day, I got Panera. I've been loving the signature take sandwich. Okay, we're switching over. I was on my period this whole week, or not this whole week, although it felt like it. And I was just craving a donut.
I know you were craving a donut yesterday, so I was like, all right.
Dunkin's it is.
You want to eat this first?
Let me just...
It's the last time we had a donut. It's a very plain donut, but to me, it's the best donut. How are you gonna take up? Oh, heck no.
In a quarter mile, turn left onto the I-5 North ramp.
We're almost there. We're almost there. Are you ready to go? And so our journey to Canada continues. We left early in the morning and started the drive up north to Nevada. We decided to go through Nevada because we wanted to check out Idaho, which turned out to be an absolute gem. I cannot wait for you guys to see what Idaho was all about. As we were making our way up the mountain, we experienced all types of weather. So as you can see here, it was nice and bright and blue. And before we knew it, we started driving into a straight up dust storm. A little apocalyptic. What is happening? It was so clear and then boom. Dust storm. A few hours later, we made it into Nevada, and look at this scenery. I love road tripping for this reason because you drive through so many different types of terrain, you go through different types of weather, and when you finally approach your destination, it feels so rewarding. We finally made it! This is a pretty cute spot. What do you think, Navi? It's nice and flat up here and super private. This might be the one. Most of the sites here are already taken, but there's this one that is really small, but it's totally fine because we're only gonna stay here for one night. So happy. We have a little table, have a fire pit. Look at the flowers. So once we chose our campsite, we went over to pay for our spot. Just a quick note, if you do not have a reservation and you are visiting first come, first served campgrounds, make sure you have some cash with you because it's usually the only form of payment the camp host will accept. Most of the time you can find envelopes at the information board where you will fill out your name, site number, how long you will occupy the space, and include your payment. The camp host will later collect the money, and that's usually how you secure your spot.
Hello, Ramona. I can't shake the simplest feeling beyond the ghost. We stand on the opposite shore. Hello, Ramona. I reach through mysterious ceilings, my only hope. I look for the things I don't know.
So a new thing that I'm trying out for this trip is this picnic blanket. Usually I line the bottom with a wool blanket, but this time, since it's summer, it's not going to be that cold. So I actually just brought this picnic blanket that I got from Target. It's the Hearth and Hand collection. It's real nice. It fits almost perfectly.
Show me where the ending goes. Honest, honestly don't. I should be the last to know. We're all in this. I stand alone. Show me where the ending goes.
In a video I posted a month ago, I received this comment that meant so much to me. I mentioned that I wanted to create more content around my passion for the outdoors and camping, but I was afraid it wouldn't be interesting to people who subscribed for my old videos. I've been feeling lost for a while, and I'm just really thankful for the people who continue to watch what I create. Camping in the outdoors has helped me find myself again, and I hope these videos make a positive impact on how you choose to live your life. Whether camping is your thing or not, I hope this is a reminder to make time for your hobbies, because we all need some fun in this very chaotic world. For the next 3 weeks, we will pretty much be living out of this 16 by 8 feet tall Land Cruiser. As someone who used to overpack the hell out of every trip, I managed to fit all my belongings into a duffel and a backpack. I am not a minimalist by any means, so I felt quite impressed. Goodbye, campground. It was a good first day. And just like that, we are back on the road. Before coming on this trip, one thing I worried about was feeling bored during these really long drives. But then I quickly realized that it is just a mindset. If you think you're going to dread it, you're going to. So we made it a point to not keep staring at the ETA, but instead we would just talk about anything that would come to mind. And we would also have moments of silence to reflect on how this trip is making us feel. I thought about the road trips my parents took me on when they were in their 30s, and my parents now talk about that time as their quote-unquote prime time because they cannot imagine driving such long distances now at their age. And this was a good reminder for me to make time to have fun, even if it's just for the weekend, because time flies so fast, and if we keep waiting, you just may not have the energy for it later on. I mean, sure, you can get a flight in the future, but if you're like me and you want to go on a road trip, then I think making time for that to make it happen while you're still capable of it is super important. We drove 7 hours. Because of the time difference from where we were coming from, it's an hour ahead here. So it's 6 p.m. right now, I think. Yeah, 6 p.m. Look at that mountain. We have a mountain view, a flat area for our tent, a flat area to park, and there's even like lupines. I think they're lupines, those little purple flowers. I'm gonna quickly set up. We're doing it again, putting up the tent. I think the rain stopped, babe. I feel like we could go live our lives.
This is pretty great. This is nice, not having to drive. And the sun doesn't set until like, I think 9 o'clock? Wow, 9:27. I've never seen the sun set at 9:27.
What?
I know, right? Like, I know in California it doesn't set at 9:27.
Are you ready to vlog? So I had to take off her jacket because she's very awkward when she's wearing clothing. Navi, are we gonna go look for friends? Are we gonna go look for friends? This one is so cool. They have a chimney So they probably have like a wood burning stove inside. So cool. Good morning. It rained all last night and it's so cold right now. It's 6:30 in the morning and we're trying to just get going. We have a 10-hour drive ahead of us today, the longest day of all. So wish us luck. Don't know why I thought the rain was going to leave us alone last night. Left my shoes outside. I did flip them upside down, so at least it's not completely soaked, but it's wet. Ugh. Ew. Where are my shoes? Found them. Okay. We're all packed up, ready to go to our next spot. My hands are frozen. I hope it gets warmer, but I highly doubt that's really gonna happen. But I'm hopeful. We planned on making breakfast and coffee this morning, but it ain't happening. It's cold.
It's real cold.
We gotta go. Probably gonna get coffee at like a coffee shop or something instead. Oh my gosh.
요즘 사람들은 더 이상 편지를 쓰지 않아. 왜 문자 하나에 다 담길까 그 많은 얘기가 마주보고 하긴 어색한 마음 하얀 종이 위에 펜이 다 쓰니 용기 내 써내려가 볼게.
Oh my gosh, today's rough. We slept at 11:30 and woke up at, I think it was like 6 a.m. or 6:30. We just stopped by a gas station to get gas and the shop was really cute. We just went in and grabbed a coffee. I just grabbed 2 snack bars, Kate's Real Food, oatmeal, cranberry, and almond bar, and then a peanut butter dark chocolate bar. Wall got a string cheese. We switched over. Wall's gonna drive now.
Oh, are you 30 now? Oh, you need a little baby now. You're so cute.
Okay, let's try this coffee. This is locally roasted coffee.
It's not good.
Oh. This is okay.
You wanna get? Is there only one option?
Yeah, there's only one option. I've actually felt okay this whole trip, but today I am tired. No shower? No problem. I'm just gonna do a little bit of this. Going on day 3. Perfecto. Alrighty. I'm on the second coffee of the day. I thought I would try the McDonald's latte. I asked for a latte with no sugar. So at least there's no sugar, so that's good, because normally their drinks are just way too sweet. But as you can see of the color, I'm straight up just drinking milk. I haven't had good coffee all day. Is that too much to ask? I should have known. I'm so tired, but I'm so excited because we are stopping by this really adorable town. Wa just mapped a market here, so he is picking up a little more groceries and then I'm taking Navi for a walk. Yay, look how cute this place is. What do you think? She's been such a good girl.
이 세상 그 누구보다 더 소중한데 inside, 'cause you are my baby. 이 세상 그 누구보다 더 소중한데 내일은 친구 말고 연인 사이, 'cause you are my baby.
And this campground is a little different from the ones we stayed in previously. So this one is a privately owned one that's right outside of the national park. And Wa found this one on Google, so we had to email them to make a reservation. And we got site number 17, and it might rain a little bit again. So we put up the tarp this time. I think it looks pretty good. The bad thing about this place right now is that there's a lot of mosquitoes. The mosquitoes are kind of annoying. They just keep swarming, you know? So I'm gonna try to use this thing that I found in the truck. And I don't know if we're supposed to put it on a stand or something. We're gonna give this a try. It says that it burns for 10 hours. Walt is trying to make a makeshift stand. Ta-da! Huh? It looks like a mushroom. After driving for 12 hours, it's a ramen kind of night. What a day. If we were flying, we would be in China already. Well, alrighty, I think that wraps us up for part 1 of our Canada road trip. In the next video, you will see that we have finally made it into the beautiful Canada and all our festivities while we were there. We visited Vancouver and we also visited Banff, which was beautiful. Cannot wait for you all to see that as well. In the meantime, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you have not already. And you can also find me on Instagram, which is @Weylie, and you can find me on Threads as well, because now we have another platform to keep up with. Yes, we do. So if you would like to stay up to date on all my travels and adventures, then please follow along on my socials, because that's where I update almost daily. All right, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next one. Take care. Bye-bye.